Hey, True Believers, Englentine here, and I'm here at Animal Kingdom where finally I'm gonna go check out Pandora and all the Avatar stuff. And a few other things like Primeval Whirl and Lion King. So, it should be a good day. Those are the three on the docket right now, but we'll see what else I can pull up and do. I was wondering if Toy Story Land would have made this a less crowded park. It does not look it, but we will see on the inside. Paying respects to the Tree of Life. At some point in time, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna check out, count, and see all the animals we can, just for fun. I think that'd be a fun video to do. There's Oel Ngate Kamete. The indigenous Navi people in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions welcome you to Pandora, a world similar to Earth but unique in so many ways. Enjoy and explore. And then it has basically all the theme park information. It's kind of cool. Okay, this looks gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. It is so cool. They really did a number on this. Be aware that the pond contains animals that shoot powerful jets of water into the air to hunt small flying creatures. Sudden arm movements close to the pond may trigger this. You may get wet. Okay, we have to do it. See, you see it? That is kind of cool. I'm waving my arm and they start shooting water. Whoa, there they go. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't think it wet other people. It says wave your arms and they shoot water out. Yeah. Apparently I just wet a whole bunch of people. So let's see if we can't get that family just hiding over there. You gotta work for it. There they go. Apparently that's the splash zone.
Very, very cool.
Kind of makes you want to watch the movie so you know what you're looking at, right?
I haven't seen it in years. So
Yeah.
I have to go back and rewatch it.
It's pretty cool. Okay, standby line for the flights of passage is, I always want to say flights, flight of passage is 165 minutes. Thankfully, we got the fast pass. Let's go that way instead.
Spreading it around. Do you know the word for an animal that spreads pollen from
Wow, this looks really, really cool. This looks really, really cool. Okay, time to go in. Okay, now I've heard that this is one of the best queues, and just walking around the outside, it looks really cool. The first time. Okay, so it's saying Avatar XS3 from Link to Flight, projecting conscious from human to avatar. Sitting here, this may be bad for me. Just one. So how motion sickness is this?
It just depends on how...
Okay, so this is kooky. I've got a lane all to myself here. I'm by myself. I remember seeing like there's a avatar laying in a tube. Did we pass that up getting the fast
Do you have
pass?
the fast pass? Yep, he's in the standby line.
I guess it's a trade-off, huh?
Yeah.
Are you a single trader?
I am.
Program. Soon, you're gonna have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're gonna do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not gonna feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
We're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Navi. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Navi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikron and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Navi and avatars can. In fact, the Navi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program. It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves. So, let's get ready for our next... Huh? I'll be right back. Put the standby system on, quickly.
Standby. We are looking into delays with the genetic matching system.
Okay, to get you flying on a Banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got it. Now, let's find you your avatar matches. Alright, you've all been matched with avatars. Before we send you to the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Navi, flying on the back of an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. To the Navi, connecting to an Ikron and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Navi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikron. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold onto the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold onto the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikron. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
So that is the vehicle. Stow the stuff. Not the glasses. Okay, so I recorded a review of the ride, what I felt when I got off of it, and unfortunately it got interrupted, and really it just didn't look good. Sun in the eyes, the whole 9 yards. So this is absolutely the best ride I've ever been on, and I'm amazed at the 3D effects. As soon as they came on, I just looked and it was like, wow. That's all I could say was my mind was blown. My jaw dropped. It was beautiful. I suffer motion sickness, and you can even hear me asking people in the line, how motion sickness, how bad is this, how bad is this? It was not bad at all for me. Now, there was one scene where you're barrel rolling, and I did get a little queasy, but after a while, it just was even and no problem whatsoever. There's also a part where you land and you can actually feel the Banshee breathing beneath you. This is definitely a must-do ride. Anyway, I'll continue with the video where I go to the gift shop. No ride is complete without its shop. And they look like they've got the typical, oh, okay, so these bags and such, they light up. And it even shows the circle. Fly above Pandora puzzle. I guess that's what it looks like right there. We come to check the tapestries. Alrighty, that is cool. You know what? I really want to go watch this movie again. And you can make your own avatar. Just saw somebody do it. It just makes like a little wax figure. I guess it matches your face and everything. It's kind of cool. Oh, they're right behind me. Oh, look at that. That is pretty neat. There you go. Cool, cool, cool. And you can get accessories. Of course. You can buy a Banshee. And a sword. A sword for the peaceful Na'vi. And this is Neytiri. Is that the character that Gamora played? There we go. Banshee adoption. That is pretty neat. Are there any tips on how to care for a baby Banshee? Okie dokie. So I was asking her, what are some tips to taking care of a baby Banshee?
So the only thing the Banshees are allergic to is water. So you want to make sure and keep them nice and dry. They don't like it when they get wet. There's just, it's operated through a tension control. So as long as that tension hook stays not like kinked up, it will work fine. If that does get kinked up, that's when you start seeing issues. The only part that's battery operated are his voices. It's just two AAA batteries and down here in his belly. And that,
Can you say work? Can you show an example?
Yeah.
Do you mind? Okay. I see. That is really cool. Oh, that is really good movement. Alrighty, well, thank you. Wow, that's really neat. You got kids here. Take care of them. I appreciate playing with the adult kid, though. Hey, you guys have a good time. Enjoy, Amanda. Have fun.
Why are the mountains flying? That's an excellent question, and it all has to do with the material that brought us. It sounds like it's actually a very abundant resource here on Pandora. It's not very difficult to attain at all. But it is it's a type 2 superconductor, so it possesses its own magnetic field, which it then also repulses other magnetic fields. So in that effect, it's able to hold the Meissner effect of two repulsing magnetic forces with itself. So essentially, the unobtainium in those rocks right there are repelling the unobtainium that's in the ground on the surface of the moon here, and so that those two repelling. You ever take two magnets and try to push them together? And if you use the same poles, how they push each other apart? Well, we're talking about a material that's extremely strong in its magnetic field, much stronger than any conventional ferromagnets that we would have back on Earth, or iron-based magnets back on Earth. So that's what causes them to float there, and then over time, vegetation has grown in there.
There you go, gang. That was my first trip to the Avatar land. I was just amazed by it. Flights of Passage, was amazing. Everything is really cool about it. I do have another video on this coming up where I review the restaurant as well as my day at the Animal Kingdom, as you could tell by the beginning of this one, where I mention I did go to the Lion King, and I've got that show, and I did go to the Dinosaur Land and did Primeval World, so I've got that as well as Bug's Life. So a lot more to come. Please stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this. Put down in the comments whatever you thought, or if you would like me to focus on any particular land and any particular park or kingdom, by all means, let me know. Also, don't forget to click like, share to get word out about the channel, and if you haven't done it already, hit subscribe and the notification bell. Also, I do a comic book channel if you are into the geek stuff, so go on over. It's called I Love Comics. And I've got a Patreon. If you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over, drop $1 in the till. Help us keep making videos for you and help us keep the lights on in the house there. I appreciate everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.